for grabs when we return to Let's Ask America. Yes, indeedy. Welcome back to Let's Ask America. Right now, Vanessa from Oxford and David from Oakland Park. They're both looking to take home big, big money. David, barely in first place. He's got $1,700. Vanessa chomping at his heels with $1,500. And we are 2 questions away from finding out who will play in the final round. However, things are about to get tougher. Now our contestants will have 4 possible answers to choose from. But our first question, it is worth $2,000. The 4 possible answers are 50 cents, $1, $3, or $5. And the question is, how much money did parents say the tooth fairy leaves when she visits their house? Is it 50 cents, $1, $3, or $5? All right, David, we'll start with you. What do you think? 50 cents all the way to $5? What'd you pick?
I picked $1. I think that's all you're going to get at these days with inflation.
All right, Vanessa, do you agree?
Well, you know, I've thought about this, but with the cost of inflation, and I've heard from talking to parents that they've gone up even for giving them, what are those things they get every week? Not donations, but you know, they earn them.
Yeah.
There you go, that word, the allowance.
I mean, it was a donation in my house because I didn't do any chores, so.
Yeah, so I've heard them up to $10 for little kids, so I figured it has to be $5.
$5. Could they leave an iTunes song or a whole album? Let's find out. With 53% of the vote, one of you is about to be $2,000 richer. The correct answer, $1. David, you got it. A single drop of rain. That's all they get for the tooth. Now it all comes down to this. The final question of this round is worth $4,000. Miss Vanessa, you need to get this correct if you want to stay in the game, so good luck to you. Here we go. The 4 possible answers are a cemetery, a playground, a recycling center, or a liquor store. The question is, realtors say they'd least want to buy a house next to what? A cemetery, a playground, a recycling center, or a liquor store. All right, Vanessa, we will start with you. Again, you need this correct to stay in the game. This is worth $4,000. What did you pick?
Well, I thought about it, and I said, a cemetery, you've got very quiet neighbors, so they won't mind that.
Except at midnight when they start rattling chains and slamming
when they
your
start
cabinets.
coming out going, ooh, so, you know. The playground, I figure it's people with families, they want their kids to have some place to play. The liquor store makes it easy for a run. But, you know, I think it's going to be recycling center because they think the noise and that's the garbage around.
All right, Vanessa, well-reasoned. She says recycling. David, you're shaking your head.
Yeah, that's not it. I'm sorry, Vanessa. But a cemetery, like you said, very quiet neighbors. I like that. A playground, you get the happy voices of children playing all the time. A recycling center, not too bad, but in my work as a newsman, I always had trouble at the liquor store.
David says liquor store. Vanessa says recycling center. One of you is about to be $4,000 richer. For a trip to the final round to play for the big, big money, the correct answer with 30% of the vote. David, you got it. It's liquor store. Impressive reasoning the last 2 rounds. Vanessa, I'm so sorry, sweetheart. It's an absolute pleasure to meet you. It pains me to say it. You've been a great contestant, but Vanessa, you've been eliminated. Goodbye, Vanessa. Congratulations to David, $7,700. The man hasn't even stood up. In a moment, we'll have a chance to risk some of his winnings on one final question for a shot at up to $38,500. What's he gonna do? How's it gonna end? Find out when we return to Let's Ask America.